Cooper, what do you feel like the key is to handling this open week better than the previous open week?
I would say just attention to detail, being really focused on whatever we're doing, whatever the task at hand is, just making sure we're fully invested on each rep and making sure we're doing what we can to do it the right way.
Do you feel like you've seen that this week? Do you feel like there's been more intentionality with handling those small details?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's been great.
Brian here in the front.
Do you feel like the performance of the offense on against Alabama, particularly in the second half, was something you guys can kind of build off of going forward, take the step in the right direction?
For sure. Always stuff you want to improve and clean up on. Not every game's gonna be perfect, but you know, there's always a perspective where you see growth and more things to try to replicate, and then some things that you gotta get better at. But definitely something that's hopeful for us.
Patrick.
Cooper, Coach Hyde was in here, he talked about how he was impressed by the way that Nico kind of responded in the second half, and I guess the toughness he showed to come back from everything that happened in the first half. What did you see from him? What did you learn about your quarterback last week?
I just think he kept playing and kept calm. You know, I think, like I said, everything's not gonna go your way, and things aren't gonna be perfect, especially being a young guy. So just trying to learn on the fly and keep your confidence while you're at it, and you know, things are gonna work out for you.
Eric and then Ryan.
Cooper, how impressive is it to see what the defense is doing, you know, this season so far, and how difficult are they in practice when you guys do best on best, 11-on-11?
Super difficult. I think that was kind of the best thing that came out of our fall camp and the fall camp in the last few years is how strong our D-line is and how just good they are from top to bottom depth-wise. So they make you better, and you know, I played a lot of good defenses, and they were out there with the best of them.
Ryan.
Cooper, saw the video where you said after the game, you know, we expected it though, or something like that, and Coach Heupel expressed similar confidence at halftime. Has that changed much during your time in Tennessee? Can you tell a big difference in sort of the belief of this team that things are going to go your way in the end?
I don't know if it's a difference in time or belief. I mean, I think we always believed we were going to win and everything, but I think Coach Hyde specifically has preached it. You know, I think early in his career here, he started out by saying that the average team's hope, and you know, you got to be a team that expects it if you want to win in this league. So I think that's been the mentality ever since, you know, he came over here.
We'll go to Adam and then Paige.
Cooper, the home crowd is loudest, obviously, when you're on the sideline, defense is out there. What kind of impact do you think the Neyland crowd has had on these games? And what did you think of the suggestion that it's artificial?
I think the suggestion that it's artificial is a huge compliment to the crowd, the fans, the environment in general. I mean, there's no better compliment for it. But crazy loud. I mean, you can't even really explain it. I think it's the best environment in all of college football. Truly, I played in a lot of big games and a lot of great stadiums, and you know, I don't think anyone really does it like me.
Paige.
I wanted to build off your earlier comments where you were saying, you know, you go from hoping and believing to expecting. Was there a turning point in this program during your time here where you kind of noticed that shift in mentality?
No, I don't know if there was a shift during the time we've been here. I think it's just more that it was kind of called to our attention. I never really thought about stuff like that before Coach Hype had said it, but ever since he kind of preached it, I think that's been something that's been on our minds.
Anything else for Cooper? All right, thanks everybody.
Thank you.
For that.